At a time when kids may be confused by an invisible villain, there's an elite group helping them understand and be safe. They're fighting what's out there by staying in here. They are the Stay Heroes. Meet the Great Hygiene, expert at washing hands and disinfecting surfaces and objects. Dr. Distancio is a master of physical distancing and virtual playdates. And General Fields uncovers emotions and harnesses positivity. Your kids can become Stay Heroes too. Learn how at stayheroes.org.
So we cannot proceed until we have a chain game.
So we are about to get ready here for game number 2 of the Waynesville Youth Football Championships, and
Thank you.
Is the
we have 2. One more volunteer, please.
3rd and 4th grade division here. The Lakers will go against the Vikings. Vikings wearing the white and orange tops. Lakers wearing the purple tops. Both these teams, I believe, picked up wins fairly easily last time. I believe they both were not scored upon. So Lakers coming in as a 1 seed, the Vikings as the 3 seed.
Kicking off for the Lakers, number 41, Caden Mbono.
And Lakers will kick off. Vikings will receive. And good kick. That's going to roll near the 20. And Vikings. Big stop for the Vikings, so the clock will begin to run here. I did not start it, but that is not unusual. So Vikings will get the ball at the 32-yard line. Beautiful day for November, as it is 70-something degrees outside. So once again, Vikings in the white, Lakers in the purple. Lakers ended their high school season last night in Washington in a close ball game. And stop for the Lakers. After the run, will lose about 3. So 2nd and 3.
19, Davin Moore.
Lakers with a wide set, not very deep on their defense there. We got one safety. We got a couple linebackers that are ready to go, though. And that's going to be a flag. So we're going to have probably a false start, which is what we have. So
false start, offense.
Add 5 more, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 18. A little bit of jumping on there, but the Vikings will get brought down for another loss. So we're going to lose a few more yards. I'm just going to guess 21. That sounds like a good number at this point. So we have 3rd and a long way to go here for the Vikings. Once again, thank you for Camdenton for allowing the games to be hosted here at Bob Shore Stadium. I've been here many times as a player and as a coach. That ball is loose. Vikings still on, and so we're going to have a 4th and long way to go. So this is going to result in a punt most likely here. Well, if it's a 20-yard walk-off, we are probably not going to make it to the 1st down marker. So Lakers will begin offense on Vikings side. Waynesville fell to Glendale last night. The Rowell Bulldogs fell to Columbia Battle, and the only local team that survived was the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. They will host Glendale this Friday night. And for anyone wanting to watch some high school football, the Nixa and I believe one of the Lee Summit schools is playing on Misha TV. So be sure to check them out. I believe they started at noon. Congratulations to all these state qualifiers in cross country that competed there, including the West Plains Zizzers, who girls took 1st place again, and good defensive stop. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 12 coming up now.
Ball carrier on play number 87, Griffin Snelling. Tackle made by number 16, Wesley Reyes.
It's a good defense by the Vikings. Both these teams kind of cruised through the playoffs to get here. And receiver a little bit past the ball there. A lot past the ball. That is a false start, so...
False start, offense. Wait, no. 30-16. No. Yeah, 3rd and 17.
Third and 17 coming up for the Lakers. We have an officials timeout again, so we're going to be back after this quick PSA about sportsmanship from Misha.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
We are back after a short rule discussion here. They are still discussing a bit, so we're going to take a break for another one of those famous PSAs, this one about bullying.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org.
So we are back in the ball game here. Sweep toss in the back, hard hit by the Vikings on that, and
Here on the play, number 19.
both these teams coming out tough right here. And he might have got a yard on that. He is about 6 yards from there, so not a lot of help there. It's 4th and 16 coming up, though. Solid defense by the Vikings to stop that run. So we have a punt coming, I believe. Well, we have a quick kick coming, which is essentially a punt, but same thing. And that is a squib kick right there. So Vikings will start with the ball on the 22-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the Vikings. As the ball got a little bit loose out there. Still tied 0-0 with less than a minute left in the first quarter. And that will result in a loss of so it's about 2nd and 15.
Number 64, Ryder Williams.
Close to 2nd and 15 now to start. Might be 16. This is my fish story, and I tell it the way I want to. So Vikings set up in a... Well, they're definitely going to run the ball. It's a snap to the inside, and it is a stop. That's going to bring up the end of the quarter, so we are knotted 0-0. We'll be back after this PSA.
You can't sit here.
Don't add her to the chain.
It was just a joke. We're not friends.
Why are you talking to me?
He started it.
She's so gross.
Lame. Loser.
Weirdo.
I've said and done things before that I'm not proud of.
Just as I've been hurt by others.
The thing is, this is not who I am. And it's definitely not who I want to be.
I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to spread gossip.
I don't want to be a body shamer.
I don't want to exclude anyone.
I don't want to make anyone feel lonely,
Left out.
Hurt.
We have the power to be more.
We can create a kinder world.
It's not that hard.
We just need to stop.
take a moment, and consider others before we speak.
And before we act,
Be more.
Be more.
be more.
Anyone trying to get it approved?
So coming out for the fourth quarter here, the Lakers made it down here. The Vikings are still on the other side of the field, making their way to the other end and looking for ball placement. So we are knotted up at 0-0 in the second period here. And with a short run, we're going to have a quick fourth down and 4-play drive. So we're going to have a fourth and about 12. I would imagine we're going to have a punt here.
Hello.
And we are going to walk the punt off. So Lakers ball to, I guess, start the second quarter. So Lakers will get the ball at the 40, looks like 38-yard line roughly. Next Saturday, I will be broadcasting the Queen City Insane Asylum against the Dallas Prime in 8-man football for your Saturday night broadcast. That'd be at 7 p.m. And that game will make it 2nd and 6.
Number 12, Reese Caffey. Tackle made by number 86, Zachary Schaefer.
Those festivities will begin at noon, so head down to Nixa, Missouri at the CY Sports Complex for lots of food trucks, fun, and all kinds of other child and adult fun. And Lakers, with a good run, they're going to pick up a few, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Oh, 3rd and 3 it looks like. Lakers doing a good job of these short inside runs. And Lakers are still on their feet. It looks like he is not going to get the first down. We're still going to be short by a couple.
Ball carrier on the play, number 14, Carter Toots.
So we're going to be 4th and short with 5 minutes in the first half. Neither team has taken a timeout yet. And this will be a defensive stop, I believe. Depends on the marker. I believe we're at the original line of scrimmage, so that will... Okay, we have... Well, I got replay on my end, so let's see what the replay shows here. Have the ball handed off, and he makes it
first down.
about 2 yards past, so it's going to be close. Lakers will get the ball. Toss, we got a reverse. Vikings can't get the tackle. And Lakers will come up with another first down. Clock continues to roll.
Play number 13, Jacob Haynes. Tackled by number 5, Levi Caldwell.
So 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. 17-yard line.
And that's another Laker first down. That's what we did last year. We were just right at 45. Oh!
And touchdown saving tackle by the Vikings there. Otherwise, 45 would have been gone on that play. So 2nd and about midway. So multiple backs in the backfield. And that pass is incomplete to...
Incomplete pass intended for number 41.
41, that was the intended receiver there. So 3rd down and about 5 or 6 for the Lakers. Another toss, and he is going to be close to a 1st and goal on that play, though. And that is a 1st down, so Lakers will get 4 fresh chains now. Another inside handoff and another stop, as now the clock is the issue for the Lakers. They need to not burn off too much time. And we have a very good crowd here on the Lakers side, good crowd on the home side. Another handoff, another defensive stop by the Vikings. So we have a timeout by the Lakers, and we'll be back after this 1-minute PSA.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad! Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice. So ready to go here from Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton, Missouri. The Lakers on 3rd and goal. 2 good stops so far by the Vikings. And this is going to be close. This is a touchdown.
Touchdown, Lakers!
The Lakers will be the first to score here. We have a player down. We'll be back after this PSA about sportsmanship.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So we are going to continue the break here. We'll be back in another 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And the Lakers are, looks like he is okay there, and 21 seconds remain. We still have the extra point for Camdenton with a little bit left in the first half, enough for a couple of plays possibly after this. So Lakers had a big drive. Vikings with the tough defensive stance, but Lakers on the 3rd try at the goal line, they were able to get in. Just a reminder, coaches are allowed in the backfield at this age level. Lakers, I believe they were able to get in. So that will make it 7-0. We'll be back after this 30-second PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So Lakers getting ready here to kick it off as just 21 seconds remain in the first half. Following this game, we'll have the 5th and 6th grade championships, which is the Bears and Lakers. The only loss in that game is the one loss for the Lakers to the Bears, so good combination of teams.
Leading off for the Lakers, we have number 41, Caden Bowden.
That ball is going to bounce back towards the 30. Vikings still on their feet. Vikings still going. They will get out of bounds right at about the 50. So Vikings will take over, and they have 13 seconds remaining.
Number 2, Jericho Rice, and number 66, Giovanni Caraja.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikings with 13 seconds left in the half.
So I stopped the clock for out of bounds and stuff, and there's less than 2 minutes.
And once again, Vikings wearing the white uniforms. Camdenton wearing purple. And Vikings, Lakers with the good defense. Vikings nearly spun around. We have a timeout, so 3 seconds remain.
Number 19, David Moore.
That timeout is most likely by the Vikings, so we'll be back after 30-second PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So close game here, and we have a defensive. Well, what do we have here? We have a defensive penalty against the Lakers. So that will cut this to a 2nd and 6. So final play of this first half is coming up. And that will end the half with the Lakers with the sack. They have a 7-0 lead. We'll be back in 8 minutes for more football.
From the moment we met, it felt like we fit.
Thank you for showing me what unconditional love looks like.
We are better when we are together. My life feels complete with you in it. Oh.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my 3rd child, who was 17 at the time.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Thank you.
So we are back here for the start of the second half, and the onside kick will go to the Lakers. They'll get the ball just on the inside of the Vikings' 50-yard line. Lakers have a 7-0 lead in the contest. It's a inside handoff. He is going to pick up maybe 2 on that. Looks like he'll only gain 1. So that's 2nd and 9.
Ball made by number 19, Davin Moore. Tackle made by number 2, Random Bees. Best.
So Davin Moore is able to pick up a yard on that. This is our second game of the night. If you missed the first game, the Broncos picked up a 1-touchdown win in the kindergarten through second championship. And we are... Just a friendly reminder here, I guess we're going to stay with this, and we're going to be right back, so... Clock continues to run. And that pass is complete for the Lakers. And he is still on his feet, so he's going to pick up extra yards after the catch, and that's going to be a first down for the Lakers.
Tackle by number 1, Tamar Sherman.
So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line now for Camdenton. And sweep to the outside. He is free. He is taken down by the Vikings just short of the 10-yard line, but that's another first down.
Tackle made by number 4, Jacob Rhodes.
So we have a timeout called on the field by the officials, and
that's another Laker first down.
Timeout for the Vikings. We'll be back after this PSA.
You can't sit here.
Don't add her to the chain.
It was just a joke.
We're not friends.
Why are you talking to me?
He started it.
She's so gross.
Lame. Loser.
Weirdo.
I've said and done things before that I'm not proud of.
Just as I've been hurt by others.
The thing is, this is not who I am. And it's definitely not who I want to be.
I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to spread gossip.
I don't want to be a body shamer.
I don't want to exclude anyone.
I don't want to make anyone feel lonely,
left out, hurt.
We have the power to be more.
We can create a kinder world.
It's not that hard.
We just need to stop.
Take a moment and consider others before we speak.
And before we act.
Be more.
Be more.
Be more.
Coming back to the third quarter, we have, I believe, 4:59. It might be 5:05, but close enough either way. Lakers in the red zone with Good field position after a 20-something yard, 30-yard catch they just had. We may be looking at another pass here. We have a receiver wide over there. And this is not going to be quite as successful.
Ball carrier on the play, number 15, Devin Kerr. Tackle made by number 4, Jaden Rhodes.
So 2nd and about 6. And that little shakiness is, for some reason, the stabilizer is oversensitive. I don't know why. And almost lost the ball. He may get a touchdown off of this. And that is a touchdown for the Lakers.
Number 19, Davin Moore. If the 5th and 6th grade teams can go get weighed in, please. If the Laker 5th and 6th grade team could please go get weighed in.
And extra point run, that is good. So 14-0 lead in favor of the Lakers. We'll be back after this 30-second PSA about sportsmanship.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So Vikings ready for the kickoff, and Lakers going to be kicking. Lakers have a 2-score lead right now.
Dad. You need to go get weighed in.
Kicking off the Lakers, we have number 41, Caden Boda.
It's a good crowd here at Laker Stadium, as biggest crowds in a while here due to a lot of restrictions, including in the high school games. And Vikings will step out of bounds, but they are going to have a good return. They'll get on the Lakers territory. There's a hefty little fire off in the distance out there. Vikings line up with 3 backs in the backfield. They're going to pick up about 4 yards on that, so 2nd and 6.
Ball carrier on the play, number 86, Zachary Schaefer. Tackle made by number 17, Tate Schrager.
So once again, a similar offense. Ball is still loose. That's a first down. And that's a fumble. So the Lakers come up with the ball as it came loose on the ground.
Ball recovered by the Lakers.
So that's going to be a first down for the Lakers from the about the 28-yard line. 29, it looks like. Watching the replay, that was a good strip by the Laker defense to get the ball out. We've had a very good game so far tonight, and two really good games. This is still very close. The Lakers, they're going to pick up probably about 5 on the play. They're going to pick up 6 on the play, so second and roughly 4.
Ball carried on the play, number 14, Carter Toops. Tackle by number 1, Jamar Sherman.
And that will, he might get a yard on that. He gets a yard, so it's like roughly 3rd and 3 coming up for the Lakers.
Number 14, Devin Kerr, tackled by a host of Vikings. Not really. I think I don't know. I thought it was 15. Yeah.
And we have a flag on the field here. This is a false start against the offense.
Flag on the play, false start, offense.
So we're going to have a 3rd and 8 now. As soon as the ball's set, we will get back to rolling here. And this will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And the reverse, the ball gets loose, and I believe the Vikings come up with it, so Vikings will pick up the fumble, and with that, we will go into the 4th quarter at a 14-0 lead, and Vikings, I believe, have possession of the ball.
You can't sit here.
Don't add her to the chain.
It was just a joke. We're not friends.
Why are you talking to me?
He started it.
She's so gross.
Lame. Loser.
Weirdo.
I've said and done things before that I'm not proud of.
Just as I've been hurt by others.
The thing is, this is not who I am. And it's definitely not who I want to be.
I don't want to be cruel.
I don't want to spread gossip.
I don't want to be a body shamer.
I don't want to exclude anyone.
I don't want to make anyone feel lonely,
left out,
hurt.
We have the power to be more.
We can create a kinder world.
It's not that hard.
We just need to stop.
Take a moment
and consider others
before we speak.
And before we act.
Be more.
Be more.
Be more.
So 8 minutes left as we start the 4th quarter, and both teams still fighting for a championship. Lakers have a 14-0 lead, but Vikings are in striking distance of scoring here. that ball was fumbled on the snap. So that is a loss of 3, so 2nd and 13.
Jason Marshall.
Good job by the lineman on the recovery there. And that's going to be a gain of 1, so 3rd and 12. Vikings now an A probably should pass offense. They have a receiver out there. I'm not sure. There hasn't been a lot of passing here, so they're going to do a reverse, but they are going to be stopped for 4th down.
Mark Sherman, tackling number 14, Carter Toops.
So this is 4th and looks like about, we'll just keep up with 12 on my board here, and we have a timeout, so we'll be back after this PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So getting ready here. The Lakers are ready, just waiting on the Vikings to get out of their timeout. They still have about 20 seconds left on the clock. Last week the Lakers had a large touchdown lead. The Vikings won a close game by stopping the final play drive, which was a very good game. So Vikings with a 4th and a half to make it. They have to get to the 13-yard line or 12-yard line to continue this drive. And that is another timeout for, I believe, the Vikings. So that will be their last if that's the case. Still have 3 for the Lakers. So that means if the Lakers get the ball, they can essentially run this clock down as much as they can. So we will be back after this 30-second PSA about sportsmanship. And remember to watch all the high school playoffs. Check out Misha TV.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we're going to have a flag on that, so it's going to be a false start, and that will tack on 5 yards.
Flag on the play, false start.
So clock is not quite moving very quick at the moment here. Had 2 timeouts, false start, and still have a 4th down. This is on page 73 of the playbook, what they're going to do right here. This is a bootleg fake triple reverse. And Lakers are there on the sweep, so Lakers will pick up the ball at 1st and 10 from 34-yard line.
One of these days.
So with the 14-0 lead, the Lakers have the advantage of they're able to run this clock down and just keep it moving. To a certain degree, the worst thing here you can do is probably score right now, because then you stop the clock and give it back. You want possession as much as possible.
That's just if they were going to record the data for if this is a high school game. Or if we had a program that wrote it down.
And that will stop the clock. We have an equipment issue. So back for the reset. And we are back rolling again here as the Lakers once again have 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. And Lakers nearly able to get by, got taken down by, I believe that was number 90 that was able to pull him down. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. But the thing the Lakers want is the clock is still rolling. And sweep. Good defense by the Vikings to stop that.
Ball carrier on the play, number 87, Griffin Stelling. Tackle over number 16, Wesley Race.
So that will bring up a 3rd and about 3. So under 4 minutes left in the ball game, and unless something changes here, the Lakers have to get this 1st down, though. If the Vikings can get the ball at this field position, they have good opportunity for a score and to get the ball back. Lakers cut inside again, but the defense is there. And I don't know, he's going to get a 1st down, so that will be the 1st down they need, as that's probably going to end this ball game here. Coming up after this, the 5th and 6th grade Lakers will face the 5th and 6th grade Bears. As I mentioned earlier, the only loss between those two teams is the Lakers against the Bears in the last week of the regular season, which is what decided the playoff seeding. And Lakers with another big run.
Ball carrier on the play, number 19, Davin Moore. Tackle made by number 4, Javen Rhodes.
So 2nd and about 3 again. And that is going to stop the clock as false start by the offense.
False start.
So
offense.
2nd and 8.
So I got a question. Do I start the clock when he goes 2 or when they snap the ball?
When he goes, yeah. So clock continues to wind down as the Lakers got moved back a little bit on that. And good defense by the Vikings. So 3rd and looks like 5 coming up. Yeah, 3rd and 6, actually.
Ball carrier on the play, number 87, Griffin Snelling. Tackle made by number 2, Leanne Best.
And with under a minute to go, that will end this ball game most likely. So 14-0 win for the Lakers.
Who's that? 19. Ball carrier on the play, number 19, David Moore. Tackle made by number 52, Jackson Burns.
That is the 4th down. However, I believe it is not enough time to do a whole lot here. So Lakers will close this out, and Lakers will pick up the victory. Congratulations to the Camdenton Lakers for winning the 3rd and 4th grade division. So we will be back in a little bit for the 5th and 6th grade game. Thank you for watching.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies or with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race,
There's a way to stop the spread of coronavirus. There's a way to protect others. There's a way to keep your family safe. New York figured it out. The answer weighs less than an ounce. It's not a heavy lift. Be New York tough. Mask up, America.